First of all, I always love how you do this. It shows me you're a true coach. You know, just printing it out and being organized.
Yeah.
You put prepare, show up, and outwork.
Yeah.
Like, why is prepare, show up, and outwork are 3 keys?
Well, obviously, if you're unprepared, you're screwed.
Oh, yeah, we know,
Like,
yeah, okay.
Showing up is half the battle, right?
Yeah.
Outworking, like we're not going to be more talented necessarily. We're not going to be more physically gifted necessarily. But what we can do is work harder than them.
There's different colors, different stuff. A lot of it's anime stuff. So if you don't like anime, I apologize. I know some guys like it. Socks are there. Socks are sizes 9 to 13. If you have bigger than size 13, it may not fit you. I apologize.
What's up, man? Tell Dev I said thank you.
Yo, I want the Sharingan, please. Anything for the The Nimbu's good, man. Nimbu's good.
Is this your company?
Yeah.
Nice, man. I saw you guys connected last year as well.
Did you ever think, I always ask the guys this, because it's your first year with us, obviously. You never played last year and stuff. Did you ever think that you would play on a team of all brown guys, you know, for $1 million?
You know what? It's pretty crazy. The fact that you guys even put this platform together and got this much support, that's amazing in itself. I played with brown guys and we would travel to like Indo-Pac tournaments.
Right, of course.
Like Vancouver.
Send it with you later.
Take care, bro. Nice meeting you. Vancouver, Washington, D.C., New York, Cali, all these places. But never for $1 million. I think the most,
It's different, right?
the
Different
most we paid
stakes.
for was like 10K.
Yeah. Normally you're paying out of pocket to go play, basically. You know, there's never really any money involved, right?
And those tournaments would be like mostly South Asian dominated, where this is everybody, right? Like coming from all over the world to compete for that $1 million. And the fact that you guys upset the #1 seed last year, got us a higher seed this season. Now we have a better opportunity to go deeper.
We're building, right? That foundation is set. Now we're showing people we can play, building out better. We got a lot of new guys, like you're one of the new guys. A lot of new players this year, which is really cool for us too. How long have you been doing physio?
I started off as an assistant when I was 19.
Okay.
So I've been doing this for a good 14, 15 years.
That's crazy, dude. And when did you?
Doctorate like 6 years ago.
Okay, so doctorate, 6 years. So when did you open your clinic? Like when did you?
2015.
Oh, wow, even that's almost been 10 years, bro. Your 10-year anniversary next year.
Yeah, we've been ranked #1 since.
Oh, for real?
You would love the setup, bro. It's very
Yeah, what's it like?
similar to this.
Yeah.
There's sports science behind it. I do like VO2 max assessments, vertical assessments.
So you do really everything for like, from
A
the
lot of
athletics
athletes,
athletes,
yep.
exactly,
So I have like a shitload of high school contracts. And then I got a couple like D2, and I'll get your occasional like U of M, Wayne State.
Okay,
Eastern
very
guys
cool.
come in there.
And you said, I think you said that you found us because of we won last year, right?
I started
Like that's how
following
you
guys.
started following us?
Like
Yeah.
it just came up on my news feed.
Isn't that crazy?
Like I was messing around with the boys one of the nights. I was like, yeah, bro, y'all didn't know, but as soon as you guys won, I sparked one up. I was celebrating with you guys.
Oh, for real?
And now I'm here this side with you.
He's like, yo, let me celebrate. I like
Yeah, I'm
that.
here this side, pick a side, bro.
And he said, all right, let's go.
But it was cool. Like this is for me. I was in awe when I realized we have this many brown ballers.
It's crazy to see, right? Woo.
But no, that's like I was telling you, man. It was more just coming out, getting to know you guys.
Yeah.
You know.
That's what I said. We appreciate you so much, man.
Even just planting seeds.
Yep.
And seeing where it goes from there, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's all about the relationships, right? Like I said, that's why when you reach out, I was like, oh, this is huge for us.
Yeah.
My goal has always been to become great at my craft. I still don't think I'm there. Become so good that the athlete themselves will take me. I never want to build a partnership because I'm cheap, because I'm available, because I'm close by. Like I want it to be like, I want to get to the level where like Kawhi Leonard will be like, hey, my knee hurts. I want to fly to Toronto to come see Karma. That's my ideal goal. I started working with a couple of the players, and then they were like, hey, we're playing on this pro team for 3x3. Like, can you be our official like Cairo? Can we be partners? And like, we'll take you out to a couple of tournaments. We'll train with you when we're at home. We'll come get treated by you. No problem. So I had a contract set up with them. So after I had that, then a couple of those guys got selected for the national team, and they're like, we want to take Karma. So originally they would have gone to a massage therapist or someone else and be like, no, the women's team has a massage therapist that they use. And they're like, why don't you just use this person? And Bic was like, no. Like Bic was a huge advocate, and Alex, who is I would say our best player who wants to play for Canada. There's obviously Steve Sir, who's our best player in the world, top 25 in the world, but Alex is like, whatever, top 100. Alex and Bic are in the top 100 for 3x3. So then they were just like, no, we want Karma to come. And then I did exactly what I did with you guys there. To be honest, you guys were like one of my first few exposures. You guys on the pro team were one of my first few exposures to team basketball. My wife was like, do you want to work with the team? And I was like, no, not really. I already work with a high school team back home. Like I'm 3 seasons in now. And that high school team, or that program has produced Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Andrew Wiggins, Nembhard brothers. They all came from that same program. Vaughan Secondary, which is now known as Houghton. Originally I was like, oh, I won't be able to run my clinics if I'm away, so it won't be cool. But then coming here and like being in on the coaching part of it because I love basketball, and then helping guys rebound and like being part of that environment is great. And then being able to help them here with strength and conditioning or treating, I just love being around it. I think it's great. Also from a healthcare standpoint, the ideal scenario is being able to control 24 hours of an athlete's life, or of a patient's life, which is very difficult. I tell you to do your exercises when I'm home in Toronto, and you go home and you just eat chips and don't do them, you don't remember them. But like here, I can be like, hey, you're supposed to sleep, like what's going on? Like, hey, you're a little sick, like come see me. So them having access to me and me kind of knowing their history full out is like super important and super beneficial for the athlete. Also, there's a reason, like I love working with athletes in general, because now my new goal is to make the Olympics. But I love working with athletes because they're so driven, and they have a purpose, right? Like if you're playing men's rec league and you get injured, oh, I'll just sit out 3 months. Like there's no reason, there's no motivation for you to get back as quickly as possible. But if you're playing AAU and your mom has paid a couple of grand for you to be there, nah, you're going to treatment. We're getting you better as quickly as possible. So there's a time crunch, and also they're motivated to get better. I played volleyball.
Oh, really? Okay.
I played volleyball in elementary school and high school. I ran long distance track. So I was more of like an endurance kind of athlete. Non-contact, well, I mean, volleyball is like a slight contact, but not enough. And then not enough people played volleyball, so I had to switch over to basketball. Like all my buddies, all my boys, they all play basketball, so I'm like, great, this is what I can do. So I know how to be a good athlete. I would say I'm a decent athlete. And I want to produce good athletes ultimately, regardless of whatever sport they do. I think there's like a bare minimum. And then I try to encourage the normal, regular population, non-athletic population, to become more athletic over time. Try to encourage movement and being active. Like I put my mom on like a strength and conditioning program. She like fractured her spine, I think in like November. Yeah, so my mom has a little bit of osteoporosis, which is like loss of density in the bone. And she literally just like hopped down like 8 inches, like hopped down a step, fractured her back, froze, fell forward, and then fractured her wrist, like all in one shot. So it was pretty bad. So I rehabbed her, and then by the end of like 4 weeks, I had her like just doing like overhead presses with weight. Yeah. It's like if I can help her and I know what I do works, I'm trying to encourage it. Cause you know, brown people are just like, oh, we just do yoga, that's good enough. Oh, I went on a little walk. Like no, there's no lung capacity. You're not pushing your lung capacity like at all. Like you need strengthening, like I'm just going off of research and evidence here. Like I'm not 30 years into my business or 30 years into my career, you know? So based off of that, like, it's like, we know you need to strengthen condition over time. You need to hold some weight. Am I saying lift 500 pounds? No. I'm saying there should be a bare minimum. Like all of our parents and grandparents should be able to deadlift like 100 pounds. squat like maybe 50, 60 pounds.
I'm so happy you're here, bro.
Dude, I'm happy I got here.
What time did you get in?
2 a.m. Bro, we were supposed to get in. I messaged conservatively.
Yeah.
Say 9:30.
Yeah.
We should have been at like 8.
Yeah, way before that.
And then it took until 2 a.m. Yeah. Just like I really couldn't believe it because it's a bus, bro, and there was like 10 people in
Yeah,
there.
it's easy.
And then the guy takes our bags out and then just leaves them there and then drives off. And that's it, like St. Catharines, which is like 15 miles away or 10, whatever it was, arbitrary distance. But then he like gets out and he's just like, he starts apologizing to us and we're like, okay, that's very annoying because we paid for an earlier bus, but whatever, like, he's like, just wait for the next bus, will be here in half an hour.
Yeah.
So then we wait for the next bus, it's 45 minutes, and then the guy's like, no one told me to put any bags on. I was there for like 3 to 4 minutes, just waiting at the station, and then I even walked past security, and then, you know, we left here, so. But he couldn't believe it. He's like, the bus driver took off your bags and just left them there?
Yeah.
And he's like, it's so easy. All you do is you go out, people say, that's my bag, you take it out, and then once everyone's gone, you go, and then get back in. Like, it's.
You just have like some crazy luck this whole trip.
That's true.
It's crazy.
Who are we playing?
Red Rose Thunder.
Red Rose is behind us.
Yeah.
Red Rose played this fucking bus driver.
They're sabotaging us, our team, bro. Because you got your visa basically like an hour ago. Like
Yes.
you just got here.
Yeah. So it was just essentially like, I think because we got a P1 visa last year, same employer, same event, it's supposed to be real easy, like no interview required.
Yeah.
Basically just like, here's $500 to the government and let's run it back. But instead, just like things, I guess, got busy with the immigration stuff. We ended up waiting until, first up, they sent our application back, because we did this in April, sent our application back and said, oh, we just changed the application, like weeks beforehand.
Oh,
so this is
to
the
do a new
old
one.
application.
Oh, my.
So do the new one. Okay, it hits May.
Yeah.
All right, May hits, we send the new application. Okay, June hits, June 24, and they say, actually, because potentially if there was like an incorrect P1 approval last time, you, just to make sure that we didn't make a mistake, you should supply all the evidence again. So then we do that on June 24th. We're like, oh shit, this is like, we have training camp.
Yeah, sorry, right? 2 weeks,
yeah. So then we got like lawyers involved, scrambled like crazy, did like the premium processing, everything like that, because we thought we had plenty of time. And then we literally, my visa was issued yesterday at 3. And then we booked it here, and then somehow like unforeseen circumstance like keeps on pushing us back and back and back and back.
It's like someone didn't want you, like Red Rose didn't want you to be here, bro.
Red Rose,
like we
man.
saw Venky play last
Red
year.
Rose.
We don't want somebody did in China.
They have someone at the visa office.
I do want to shoot in the arena tonight. All right, so let's make sure we do that. We got to make sure by 11:50 you're out of your rooms, everything's out of your rooms, all the luggage is downstairs. By 11:50, not 12. All right? So we have more than enough time to make sure you guys can even shoot, you guys can shower, but you guys got to make sure we're packed and ready to go. Got it? G, anything else?
No, we got check out 11:50. We're gonna head out of here at 1 p.m. So from 12 to 1, get your badge or whatever, get a big lunch over at Spire. That way we can save time, because stopping for lunch on the drive down, we just want to get over there, rest in Cincinnati before shoot around at the gym at 7 p.m. So this will be the first and only time we're shooting in the TBT gym, 7 p.m. tonight.
Do we have tomorrow morning anything?
We have 7 p.m. tonight. We have morning shoot around 9 a.m., but it's not in the TBT gym. And then we have shoot around pregame at like 2 p.m. Game's at 3 p.m. tomorrow.
Guys, we're here. I mean, shit, it's 1 day away from the game. Today was really good. You guys competed your asses off. Good job.
What do we got?
Together.
That's our group, fellas. Together on 3, 1, 2, 3, together.
Today's basically like the first official practice with everybody in the gym. Venky literally just got here last night at 3 in the morning. So first official practice today. Then we're gonna hop on the bus, go to Cincy together. It's like a 4-hour drive. And then tonight we'll have our first ever shoot around at the actual arena that we're gonna play in the TBT tonight, and same thing tomorrow. So our game's literally 1 day away. It's not much time to prep anymore, but everyone's here. That's the best part. A couple more practices together, and then we go play for $1 million.
What are you grateful about this facility the last couple of days?
There's a lot to be grateful for with Spire. Like, to be honest, like I said, these guys gave us not only an NBA-sized core and quality court to practice on, they gave us breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They gave us a high-performance center. They gave us a physio room. They gave us all the recovery equipment we needed. They gave us a hotel to stay at for all of our players, which has been the best hotel we've ever had in 3 years of doing the TBT, which I think says a lot. And again, just having a place where all the guys could come shoot around when they want. Coaches were able to play 3-on-3. Like, everybody was able to utilize this facility. This is the best training camp we've ever had, and we couldn't have done it without Spire and everybody supporting us from the Spire team. So again, thank you guys so much for allowing this, and hopefully we'll make you proud going to play in this tournament now.